Today on Gabereau, from the hit series Power Play, the wheeler dealer Brent Parker.
All right, fire away. Take your best shot. What's it going to cost me?
$40 an hour.
It's worth 20.
If you're going to try and talk me down, I'm just going to go higher, 45.
You can't do that. 25.
Now, here is the real deal host, Vicky Gabereau.
So I'm going to introduce to you now the star of the CTV series Power Play. He plays the shrewd and corrupt Brent Parker. He's a cutthroat sports agent, and then he becomes the general manager of the Hamilton Steelheads, a struggling hockey team. It has a resonance out here. Anyway, in real life, he doesn't even, well, he plays hockey now, I guess. Maybe he even knows how to skate, but he sure didn't as a kid, which is odd considering where he grew up, which is in the hotbed of all of that ice hockey. Please welcome Michael Riley. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So I guess the hockey joke gets like milked to death, hey, because you never... How come you didn't play hockey when you were a kid?
I can get extradited or something, can't
That's
I,
right,
for not
yeah.
playing? It was a backdrop growing up, for sure, but I just never, I never got involved in it. I think I ended up, the theater program in high school, when people were doing sports and stuff, kind of took over my life, I think, a little bit at that time, so. But I play one on television, so.
You're starting to look like Carl Jung. Yeah, with this, it's very Viennese something, and the little glasses and everything. But so you must not be shooting power play now because Brett, the Beast, doesn't have this growth on the face.
Yeah. I usually, I end up kind of, I stop shaving, stop cutting my hair whenever I'm not doing something.
Right.
Which is easier to kind of pare down if I need it or don't need it.
If you've got it, you don't have to wait to grow it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, the
And
thinking
so, but it's
actor.
like a monitor for unemployment. So if you see me and my beard's like down to there,
we'll know you
means I
haven't
haven't
worked
worked for
again.
a long time. Yeah.
Where did you learn how to, if you didn't skate growing up, then did you learn it for a part? Like, much like, of course I can ride a horse, sir.
Yeah, I learned to skate for Perfectly Normal. I did a film with Robbie Coltrane, my first feature that I did. And that was embarrassing because I had to learn two things. I had 8 weeks to learn opera and hockey. So I had to, I skated all morning and with like
Sang all day.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you learn? What did you have to learn to sing?
Bellini's Norma. Yeah.
I don't believe it goes like that, Norma, somehow.
Something like this. But yeah, so yeah, that was a little embarrassing just because, you know, you're inching your way along the boards with like 8-year-olds zipping by you.
I know, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
The ankles are going like this.
Yeah, but I got okay. I got okay enough that I could, of course, I practiced in real skates, and then they put me in goalie skates, which of course are very different, so.
Oh, are they? I've never had on a pair of goalie skates.
Yeah, they're just sort of flat on the bottom, so they're like a,
So you can stay still?
And so you can move side to side.
Right.
That's the idea.
The blades don't go that way, though.
Right, no. My feet go that way.
Yeah, but didn't somebody ask you to really play goal?
Yeah, and I ended up playing goal in Perfectly Normal, and yeah, that's right,
A real team.
Yeah, a real team.
Poor fools,
yeah.
they.
No.
Did you get a shutout or anything?
No, I ended up declining that offer.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
You chicken.
I'm sorry,
You don't want to break your beautiful nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my beautiful nose.
You know, it's Pauline Kael. Do you remember what she said about you? She said you were like Stan Laurel.
Oh, wait, in Perfectly Normal?
Yeah.
No. Is that good?
Well, I don't know. When I saw your reel, which is a reel, is what actors and directors and people put together to show good examples of their.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of pratfalls all cut together, like falling down, falling down, falling down.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Sheep laughs. That's what they call you.
Yeah,
Eh?
right.
Falling down works well, huh? Can you fall down easy?
I can fall down pretty good. Yeah. No, it was. Physical comedy was always something that you get to do that on stage. You don't get to do that as much on film. So that's something that I feel I have an affinity for, and I enjoy it a lot. I like the physical part of that. So so they know Brett Parker. They just want to, I like the idea of someone who's so in control, on a treadmill, or I'd love to try something that's to bring in his physicality, like in the elevator scene.
What do you think of him?
He's not a very well guy, but that's kind of the fun of doing a series, and kind of the creative necessity in a way is that because it's got to be so open-ended. Brett can't end up with anyone too early. He can't, and so it's almost I need to turn the volume up on how dysfunctional he is to kind of eke out the interest over the long term.
Yeah, he's got a bit kind of a worm factor, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's really self-blind.
I kind of like that mustache idea, though. Sort of a pencil mustache, one that just goes right along the lip like Snidely Whiplash or something.
And a black cape, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's a bit over the top. So we have a clip of you in action as Brett. You want to take? Can you?
Sure,
do you like to look?
sure.
Okay, here from Power Play.
All right, look, I know waking you up early, that probably wasn't a good start, but Fred Idlesworth is going to be here in a couple of hours, okay? You know Mr. Morality?
So he's checking to see if you're a delinquent father, right?
Right, which of course I'm not.
And you want me to be happy and smiley for a week so that you'll look like the ideal dad.
That's right, which of course I am.
Well, it can be done. But it's gonna cost you.
All right, skate from the cerebellum, boys. Here we go.
All right, fire away. Take your best shot. What's it going to cost me?
$40 an hour.
It's worth 20.
If you're gonna try and talk me down, I'm just gonna go higher, 45.
You can't do that. 25.
50. You are in no position to negotiate here. You have no other daughters.
That you know about.
Bluff.
Okay.
Therefore, you have no leverage and no deal.
I taught you this, didn't I? Damn. 30.
I was born with it. 55.
35.
60.
To get baby, I think. But see, that's the strange thing about this Michael/Brett, that girl is supposed to be your daughter, and it's, you know.
Yeah, Brett would have had her when she was. He didn't have her, but
No, he wouldn't have, no.
He when he was 17. So
Right.
which, he's 36, 37. So she actually is 17. Katerina is 17.
She's
so
wonderful.
She is wonderful.
It was
It's
a great little
cast.
exchange there. Okay, will you
Yeah.
stay here?
Absolutely.
You have to go. I guess you can't fall down on this floor. Brett Parker, also known as Michael Riley. He's the star of Power Play. I guess people get it mixed up, don't they?
Oh yeah.
They don't know what to call you. Hey, you.
Hey, you.
You went to National Theatre School. And from there, did you just start getting work right away?
Yeah, I worked kind of exclusively in the theater, I guess, for the first 8 years I was out, and then then after Perfectly Normal. I mean, that was a very particular way to be introduced into the medium, because Yves Simoneau was someone who was just as passionate about that medium as I was romantic about the theater, and so yeah, it was that's how I kind of got into that medium.
You seem to have 3 agents. Or
I do,
three
yeah.
representations.
Yeah, I have an agent here, and an agent in Toronto, and an agent in LA.
Right.
Yeah.
And how does that work then? You were in Armstead, right? And so how would that have come about, from the LA agent?
It gets a little complicated when there are like co-productions, but when it's like cut and dry like that, that's the LA agent. Anything in Canada is the Canadian agent. Anything BC is the Vancouver agent, and they all get along together, which is important. If they were Brett Parkers, if they were all Brett Parkers,
you'd be in big trouble.
I'd
You'd never work.
work.
You'd be working at the White Spot,
Exactly.
wouldn't you?
That's
Would you
right.
like fries with that? Of course, there's
I could
always
fall
that
down.
fear. You can fall down. You can keep falling down. I would have asked you to fall down here, but it's a cement floor.
I was worried. It's a long walk around.
I
there.
know. It's a long march. Now, you've just moved back to Canada?
Yeah, kind of relocating because of the series, and it looks like we're going to go again. We're not
When do
for
you
sure.
know?
Officially, I don't think officially they have to tell me till May 24th or something, but I think around mid-February. In the next few days, there's some kind of funding decision that goes down. But basically, I think we are going to go. We're very positive. And
Does that make you a nervous wreck?
no, I mean it's creatively, it's always just to play. My career has kind of been varied enough, and I've enjoyed kind of playing different types of characters, back to back, very different things. And so to play one guy for an extended length of time is the only thing that kind of. I think therapeutic-wise for me, if I could do one other thing a year that was something very different, then that would keep me going. But, I mean, series is great. It's like the most full-time work that an actor can hope for,
Yeah. You were close to being on Murphy Brown.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you
yeah.
You forget this?
Yeah.
I guess you forget the, sorry, we're going with someone else.
Yes, the rejections, you just put them into a box and... Yeah, no, I'm glad that I didn't do that now, But I think I'm pretty fatalistic about, the way careers go.
You don't pout when they say thanks, but no thanks.
No, that's just a part of the thing, If you do 10 auditions and you get one role, then you're on a roll. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast.
So everybody says that you're an utter, complete, and utter perfectionist.
Yes.
You don't have a lint on you.
I think that's what I like about the medium, is that it appeals to the obsessive compulsive in me, you know, to get something perfect and never touch it again, and you know, I like that. There are performances that one can do on film. I'm not saying that I've done them, that you couldn't do from 8 to 10 o'clock at night, you know, on a Thursday evening when you didn't quite feel like it, you know. And I just love putting the actor gets to put their work under a microscope when you work in film, and I like that. That does and saving it. I'm kind of a scrapbook mentality too. So there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be going to Vienna.
I should be.
I'm not sure. But so you're not at the Spencer Tracy School, which is
Don't bump into the
don't bump into the furniture.
Yeah,
You're a little bit more obsessed than that.
I think I'm a little more obsessed than that. Yeah.
And do you do take the character out on the streets with you and everything? That must be friendly.
Yeah, I have done that. Ever since Perfectly Normal, I always know that he's ready. I'm ready to put the character up in front of a camera or on stage when he can kind of go out into an environment, and you know, I can leave him on his own and he can kind of digest the world as he is.
But you would only do that, for example, with a character or a role that's big. You wouldn't do it. I mean, your role in Armistead, for instance, which is like
no, I didn't. Yeah.
Great. I mean, you're not going to go out as a sort of a British.
But I mean, you know, what I
officer.
did. It's funny because when I did French Kiss, I knew I only had one little scene with Meg Ryan, but the guy was from Moose Jaw, so I took a road trip to Moose Jaw with a friend of mine.
But that's a very funny scene.
It is a funny
because
scene.
you are the Canadian immigration guy.
That's right.
And you are telling her she hasn't filled out her forms properly.
That's right.
And you are such a little jerk. But, but I thought that was a very funny movie.
Yeah, it is funny. That was a great experience.
I saw the late movie in the Yukon in the summer and went in at 10 o'clock and came out at 12:30 and it was still light, which is a very strange sensation, let me tell you. Yeah. That must have been fun doing that movie. Or was it were you isolated from... You just went in, did your scene with her, and that was it?
Yeah, we did like 2 days. I sat at that desk for 2 days with Meg Ryan, and basically I had open-ended tickets so I could travel because I'd never been to that neck of the woods before. So I just sat with her, and she just told me places to go, and you know, Dennis Quaid, her husband, came in, and they have a son, Jack, who was quite young at that point, and it just becomes normal, you know, like it's just a film set, you know, and they're great people, so.
So, are you doing anything while Power Play is in remission or whatever you call it?
No, it's in remission.
I don't know what you actually call it.
I know, it feels like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm basically, it's funny, that's a weird actor limbo, is you kind of just, you know, I just put all my research material in a big box and shoved it in a closet, and it's either a whimsical scrapbook, or if we don't go, or it's something I got to kind of rebuild and do some archaeology into if we are going, so it's just waiting. Yeah.
So poetic.
Oh, thank you.
So talented. Michael Riley. You can see him on Power Play. Thanks very much.